Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 5, again! When we left off, we found out that Wily was behind it all, big shocker, and now we're going through Wily Castle! Hooray! Spikes! Boo! However, the game was nice enough to start you off, basically, with an energy tank and a mega tank. And since it basically is to continue here, oh, we can't get the Mega Tank again, but we can get the Energy Tank again. And, that's better than nothing. I was actually expecting both of them to come back up. But, we just gotta get good at dodging spikes. And I'm not gonna use safe states here, because it doesn't take up a lot of time. I just need to go off left instead of right there. So yeah. We're not gonna be fighting any more Darkman robots, also, which is also a good thing. I detested the Darkman robots, as evidenced by my prior behavior. Okay, just gotta go a little more right there, but we pretty much got this pattern down, and we're on our last life. But that's okay because you know, we can continue from this point, so it's not like it's, you know, it's not like it's gonna start us over again at Proto Man 1. That would be horrible. I mean, the passwords it's giving us will start us off again. I mean, I'm not using the passwords, obviously. I'm using save states between videos to keep my progress going. But at the same time, those passwords that the game is giving us will start us all over again at Proto Man 1. So, if you're playing this on an actual game, do keep in mind that in pretty much any Mega Man game, once you start doing the, once you start going into a castle, be it Dr. Cossack's castle, or Proto Man's castle, or Mr. X's castle, you pretty much got to beat the whole game from that point onward in one go. Because the password it's going to give you will start you over at the beginning of the first castle. Of course, you know, after this point, it's going to, or after Mega Man 6, starting with Mega Man 7, it's just going to be the one castle again. Because they don't really... I mean, in Mega Man 9, they do try to feign the whole... starting with Mega Man 9, they try to do the whole Dr. Wily didn't do it angle again, but, you know, at that point, it's Dr. Wily. I only say that now because we're not going to be playing Mega Man 9 or 10. I just want to put that out there because, well, it actually did give us all of our energy back. I didn't think it was going to, because I think I remember in Mega Man 4, it doesn't give you your weapon energy back. And beat is still going to be useful to us in the coming levels, which is always a nice thing. That floor sweeping robot is not. He's just going to keep coming and going as we scroll him off the screen, and that's not going to be good. It's going to drain our beat reserve. And he's just going to, you know, go all over the place. That's gone, though, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn beat off for now. And attempt to move on these stupid roller things. This isn't the last time we're going to see these. I mean, well, it's the last time we'll see this in this game, so yes, it will be. Right, let's turn beat back on. Well, I already have them selected. What am I doing? Take them out, so we can have some relatively solid ground to land on, and not have to... I could have used that health power-up. Ooh! Crushy stuff, like in, you know, anybody having flashbacks to Dustman stage from Mega Man 4? Oh my, this is very much the same. And just like Mega Man 4, I don't know if just slightly not touching the ground is still going to crush you, because it probably will. I know it didn't in 4, but there's still a good chance it'll do it in this. You know what? I'm going to try something quite risky. Because Because what have we got to lose? We're just, starting the level over again, I suppose, but we're on our last life anyway, so may as well. Rush Jet, get some use out of that. No, then he fails. He ran into something. And when he runs into something, he teleports away. I have made an active decision to no longer use the Rubbish Jet. And I'm also having an active decision to, henceforth, the Rush Jet in Mega Man 4 and 5, because it is the same in Mega Man 4 as well, shall hereby not be known as not the Rush Jet, but the Rubbish Jet. Because it sounds kind of like Rush, and also it sucks. And the sprite flickering is really getting annoying for me. But there's nothing I can do about that. Graphical slowdown and sprite flickering. Never a good combination. 1-ups, however, are a good combination with stuff. So yeah, Mega Man 4 and 5, really not much of a use for the Rush Jet. Actually, I think there's a point in Mega Man 4 where you have to use the Rush Jet in one of the castles somewhere. Mega Man 5, however, we haven't had to use the Rush Jet yet, because the times we've tried, there's an easier solution to the dilemma, or well, I guess a seemingly harder solution to the dilemma. I mean, but the Rush Jet is absolutely useless in this game because once it runs into something, it will teleport away. It won't catch you if you accidentally, like, if you need to jump over an obstacle. It won't, it won't go under to catch you. It's not like we did anything bad to Rush in past games. Also, if you miss the jump onto the Rush coil, you'll end up in front of it, and then it will basically be like, if you try to jump now, it'll trigger it, and you won't go anywhere. Go after the gear thing. And it doesn't matter, because it rolled me off into the pit anyway. However, I do still have solace in the fact that we're not going to be fighting Darkman robots anymore. So, I will be forever grateful for that. Will you hurry up and... yeah. I thought I could jump up there. And it wasted energy after I... A lot of good giving me these extra lives did. I'm just going to waste them all here. But again, no Darkman robots. That's like the best thing about this game now, is that there's no Darkman robots to fight. 'Cause ain't nobody got time for that. I know I certainly don't. I don't have time for these stupid roller platforms either. I hate these things. I still like the game though. I'm not hating on the game. It's just mistakes were made. It's not as bad as Mega Man 9 in my opinion. Mega Man 9 just has, I mean, this stuff is hard to pass, but Mega Man 9 just has like cheap shot crap that it just throws at you out of nowhere. Don't attack that beat. That is not in our path, and therefore we don't need to do anything with it. Okay, now we're just going to get crushed to death a bunch of times, and if we die here, we have to start that over again. I'm resisting the urge to do more save states in the interest of time, because I've already spent enough time on this game as it is. Then again, I think I'm like 2.5 hours in, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised, but, okay, that does crush you. So, it's not like Mega Man 4. Okay. Okay, so, in the interest of time and everyone's sanity, once I clear this, save state time. Because save state time. If I clear this again, save state time. Because save state time. You know, I really don't want to use them, but the game keeps putting me in positions where if I don't use them, you're going to see this again. You don't want to see this again. You see me clear this like 5 times already. Not really 5 times, but you know what I mean. Still an exaggerated number. You've already seen me clear this quite a few times. You know how to get through this now. I mean, I know I'm not really doing a walkthrough or anything like that, but you know, I've already showed this part off of the game, this part of the game off. I mean, I don't need to do it again. And it's just going to get to a point where, you know, we're going to have, you know, 5 parts of me just trying to do Wily 1. What happened, game? Where did you go wrong? This is a lot easier. I mean, this is a lot harder than I remember it being. It's probably also partially due to the fact that I'm recording now and everything I have to do is fail, even though I'm normally really good at the game. But, you know, once that record button is hit, all bets are off. And that's the way it is. I really, really, really wish... You know, I could use this. There's no other... It still only does 1 hit to it. My god, that move sucks. I don't even know why I keep using it. It's rubbish. I'm not going to use it anymore. Power Stone. The only thing I'm going to use you for is the Charge Man fight. Because, you know, it's a Mega Man game. We're going to have a boss rush at the end. It's mandatory, pretty much, that we have some semblance of a boss rush. Whether it be through via teleporters or via... They show up at certain parts of the stage, like Mega Man 1 and Mega Man X. All the rest of the games have teleporters, I think. Even, like, Mega Man 0 had... The first Mega Man 0 had teleporters, yeah. Yeah, it did. I need to play through the Mega Man 0 series. I got the Mega Man 0 collection on my DS. And, before that, I only had the first one on the Game Boy Advance, and I sucked at it. But I got to a point in 02, and then I just kind of ADD'd away from it. You know what? Save state here. This would be save state 9. I'm going to say 9. I'm going to say it's 9. Okay, Rush Jet. I probably turned that off too early, but it's okay. 9. Okay. Okay, now we're good on going into the crushing segment and seeing if we can't beat this. Okay. Seriously, I don't really want to use the save states, but you know, in the interest of time and everything, the game keeps putting me in the positions where I would be tempted to use them, and unfortunately, I gave in to that. But you know, it just shows how much of a I want to emphasize showing off the game more than I do showing off my skill. Or showing off my lack of skill, I guess, in this particular case, but this won't crush. Just in case, 9. That will not crush. You never can tell. Sometimes. Aha! Chicken. I know it takes, it takes some practice sometimes, but sometimes I do things on a whim and don't exactly practice. I just want to get the recording done and out and onto YouTube. And, yeah, basically, this is a quick Let's Play, so I'm basically going to record the whole game, then put it up part by part. I mean, I'm going to do it all in one day still, or attempt to. And then, usually with these things, it takes a whole day, though, to do it. Ha ha ha. Game. 9. We've already passed the checkpoint. We passed the checkpoint. Well, there's another checkpoint here. And the Dr. W's back, but still, we passed the checkpoint a long time ago, and that's that. Ooh, this guy. I think I just used charge shots on him. I think that's really all I do, is I just use regular shots on him, because you have to shoot those segments in order to get them to act as platforms where you can then jump up and shoot at his head. I'm going to save that for next time, though, because, video's over. Time. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?